Welcome to the Stack Overflow Helper. Stack Overflow is the largest online community for programmers to learn, share their knowledge, and advance their careers. But there are still some problems with Stack Overflow. The first problem is that a lot of questions are not answered. And in the year of 2020, over 1/3 of questions have not been answered. Another problem is that 62% of users are never engaged in any questioning or answering. These two problems are huge because when a user asks a question or searches for a question on Stack Overflow, it is very likely that he or she cannot get the answer. So how do we solve this? Here we have two observations. Questions with different tags tend to have very different answer rates and different average times to get an answer. Also, a user prefers to answer questions only with some particular tags. So based on these two observations, we propose this helper that recommends users to answer questions in order to to get more questions answered, and also recommend users to other users to connect as friends to get more users engaged. So how does this helper work? Let's first take a look at tag user recommendation. Let's say a user posts a question like how to convert pandas data frame to NumPy array. And he or she also types in these tags. Then the helper will estimate the answer time and answer rate for this question in order to give a better idea of the chances of this question being answered in the next few couple of minutes. Besides this, the most important part of this is that the helper actually recommends users to answer this question after the question is posted. Here we have the top 5 users recommended. The first one is Ben Yo. Let's take a look at his personal link. Here we see that he has nearly 9,000 posts about pandas and over 7,000 posts about Python, which means that this user might be more willing to answer questions about pandas and Python, and he or she might have more expertise in this technical area. That is to say, this recommendations system increases answer rates and as well as the quality of the answers by recommending this expert to answer the question. And that's all for tag user recommendation. What about user recommendation? Before getting into recommendation, we want to know more about the user habits, the user history. Here we implement a contributions flow map. We can select a range of period of time and can see the contribution of a user by making questions, making comments, and answering questions. And we also have some analysis of user habits, which will be useful in the later recommendation part. For user recommendation, we build a social network on Stack Overflow. And this feature allows you to follow the questions and answers posted by users that you identify as friends. For example, here we have a user with ID 3122, and he or she currently has 3 friends. And by opening this Friends tab, the user can see the activities of all his friends, his or her friends, including the posting history, including badges earned. So the purpose of this Friends page is to act as a stimulus that encourages users to answer more questions, to be more engaged, and to gain more reputation. Furthermore, the helper also recommends users to become new friends of this original user. And these recommended users generally have very similar user habits, technical expertise, and technical interests with this original user. So if we click on this Add to Friends tab, and this new user is being added to the friend list and also being added to this friends page. So generally speaking, this tag user recommendation is getting more questions answered with better quality. And this user recommendation help users to make connections and to be more engaged in this user interaction, and which ultimately results in higher answer rate. That's all for Stack Overflow Helper. Thanks for watching.